Right, we're back and we're ready to do it all over again. You can't laugh at the intro, mate.
I don't know, Jeff.
I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. What are we doing? We're back again. The people wanted it. The people wanted it. They wanted it. Drunk Aravaniran. Well, you got it.
Well, you got it. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Just make sure that yeah, there we go. I'm ready.
This is the diva I have to put up with. This is the diva. He does this before every video, not just drunk videos.
Just okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, cool. I'm good now. I just had to get my stretches as well there for a second.
Stretches.
Yeah, man. This is gonna be a active video with lots of muscle movement, bare muscles. You see that? Cheese. Whoa.
You guys really seem to enjoy the drunk predictions we did for the F1 2021 season last week. You wanted more drunk Aravaniran content, and so here we are. We have got drunk again. We did a quadrant stream just earlier, did a few drinks, then we did some more card games, including Waterfall, which was a lot of fun. And
no water fell, for what it's worth.
No, only vodka fell into our mouths.
Yes. Pause.
That didn't even sound that bad.
Doesn't matter. We're back once again. Drunk Mandem out here again. I'm taking over the intro now.
Okay, go on.
This is my channel, yeah. Wagwan.
Is that all you had to say? Is that all? After all that build-up? We are doing, as you can see by the title, we are ranking the driver lineups for 2021. So as a pairing, what is that team like? What is our rating for each of them? We've got the usual tier list, as you can clearly see. We've got my tiers, my usual tiers. Biblical being the top one.
Okay.
Great, good, okay, and trash.
That's only 5.
There's only 10 teams and there's only 5 tiers. We can do this.
If anything, there's a large tier to team ratio. Realistically, I think we should.
Well, you want to remove a tier?
I don't think we need good, to be honest.
Okay, let's remove a tier.
I don't think
How do we remove a tier? Delete, bro.
Yeah, man. I think we're calm. Oh, you're deleting? Okay, okay. Oh.
Right, we have 4 tiers and 10 teams. Is there a team we could... Let's go tier. Okay. Is there a team we could realistically put in trash? No, to be fair, it's tricky because I would put Williams and Haas in trash if it weren't for the fact that each of their driver lineups are amazing.
The problem that I have right here is that I feel like for Haas, Mick Schumacher's obviously, he's a good driver. You know, I mean, it took him 2 years to win F2. So that's...
But he takes his time, you know. He beds into the sport.
Yeah, okay, he did well last season, but he's not like a rookie winner. Like,
no.
Mazepin just drags it down so far that I feel like by association, that's the problem that we have.
By association, yeah.
Schumacher is a positive.
Yeah.
Right, in this science equation.
Yeah.
Or mathematics equation, whatever equation you like.
Yeah.
But Mazepin is a negative. And when you times a positive by a negative, you get a negative, Arav. Yeah? Remember that in your exams.
As if in your drunken state, you've done maths. Like, you can't do that maths sober.
Let's do trigonometry.
Where's Pythagoras at? Where's his theorem, mate?
By association, unfortunately, I'm sorry to Mick Schumacher. I'm sure he's a lovely man.
I'm sorry to this man.
I'm sorry to this man.
If he walked down the road, I would know. That's us to Mazepin all season.
Yeah.
As a pairing, as this video is meant to be, it's trash. If we're being realistic, in the real world, we only consider them a one-man team now these days, and that would be decent. That would be decent. But it is officially, it's trash for this video.
Yeah, for the combination.
Right, let's move on to something. Alpha Tauri. A man of your heart, or Aki Tsunoda and Pierre Gas. But Alpha Tauri, as we established last time.
Yuka Tsunoda.
Biblical. Go on. Tell me why it's biblical.
Okay. Pierre Gas is obviously, I mean, I was about to start talking about football. I was about to say, it's in a race winner and Western Premier League winner. Am I okay? Race winner. Pierre Gasly
winner.
hasn't won the Premier League for what it's worth. But race
No,
winner.
but he might, because he's better than Liverpool, for sure.
So this has been fun being here on the aarava channel.
This is on the night where Liverpool have just lost 3-2 to Man United. If you didn't know, he's a Liverpool fan, I'm a Man U fan.
I'm drinking to mask the pain.
Yeah, and I'm drinking for joy, so...
So Pierre Gasly is better than Liverpool, I'll accept that. Massive overachiever last season. And then Yuki Tsunoda's just Yuki Tsunoda, do you know what I mean? Like, he's even, like, biologically built for this. Like, he's small, lightweight. the car's gonna handle
To be
better.
fair, they can put a lot of ballast to weigh him out.
Trust me.
He's actually...
Tactical.
So, no, you know what? I back that. You know what? Fuck it. Biblical.
Back it.
Look, I am a massive fan of Gasly. He is a massive fan of Tsunoda.
So combined, it has to be biblical.
It's in biblical.
Realistically.
I don't care what anyone says. It's biblical. It's biblical. If they were the number 1 Red Bull team, I would firm it. I'd be like, yeah,
I'd
great,
back it.
great,
I'd back
great,
it, man.
great, great,
Bon Verstappen.
great.
Sorry to the Dutch audience.
Speaking of Red Bull,
Bon Max Verstappen. I'm kidding.
Verstappen and Perez, I think that is a biblical lineup.
It's a biblical lineup.
In theory.
In theory.
In theory.
On paper. But they don't race F1 on paper.
So it's saying
Sometimes
great.
it's on A4.
So
Occasionally.
occasionally.
Lined.
Lined paper.
Because the lines are just getting in the way. You need a blank page.
That's exactly the Red Bull situation. The lines, the politics get in the way.
Oh, I see. That's a good segue, you know. Gee, this is why he's a YouTuber.
You're a YouTuber.
Vaguely these days. Right.
1 FTW a week.
That's all you're getting.
Perez is a great
Perez
driver.
is a
So without knowing anything, we would say it's biblical.
Yeah.
It could obviously just be great if Perez doesn't perform at the level we hope he does. But on paper and looking into the season, it's a biblical lineup. Let's go with, this will be an interesting one. Racing Point. Stroll and Vettel.
Big ups Aston
Because
Martin.
this is a big question mark. How do we rate Vettel going into the season? How do we rate Stroll? Is it gonna? Because I don't think it's not gonna be.
It's not biblical and it's not trash.
So is it great or is it just decent? Now I feel like I like to see Vettel do well. So the fan in me is like, I want to say it's great, but there's such a big chance it's just decent. Like it's just sort of like.
That's the problem. There's a high standard here.
Yeah.
And both of them are in bad form going into the season.
Yes.
That's also the problem.
It's
an out of form lineup.
And I think for that reason it's just decent. It's an out of form.
Decent with
a potential of great. Really. And if Vettel was able to click again, it could get, if their car is as good, it could get to biblical in a sense.
If they just whack out the 2020 Mercedes.
They can't do that now because the rules are different.
Theoretically.
But all the rules are frozen for next year. So they've got the same baseline.
Yeah, exactly.
They just need to improve it. They just need to improve it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really hoping Vettel can be invigorated, but it's a bit, we don't know. Let's go for another interesting one, really. Alpine.
Trash.
Alpine. Well, you heard it here, folks. Trash.
Trash. Get them out. Okay, no, I'll actually be serious. Trash.
I think based off the fact they're called Alpine again, it's just trash, bro. Obviously Alonso, I think unlike other people on F1 YouTube, I think he's gonna be great. Ocon, he's okay. He's not trash, but he's decent.
Yeah.
So he's in the mid. They're in the middle. But because they're just called Alpine, they just have to be in the trash.
Yeah, it has to be trash.
Just firm it.
The reality is they're probably getting indecent, or borderline. They're borderline great and decent because of obviously. Alonso's
But I think
great.
sitting through marketing meetings where they have to push the brand Alpine will just make them worse.
Yeah, they're the real losers out of this situation.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for their marketing team.
Yeah,
who they're emailing people for sponsors like, oh, can you sponsor us? We're called Alpine. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, no, but it's worse because they'll read it in the email like Alpine.
Yeah.
And then in person or on Zoom calls, they'll be like, je m'appelle Alpine.
Alpine.
And
they've been misled. They've been missold PPI.
Missold PPI. Yeah. Have you been injured at work? Have you been told it was Alpine? Have you been told it was Alpine at work? Or it was Alpine? Yeah, so they're trash. Let's go for Williams. Because George Russell He's great.
He is great.
But Latifi is...
He's just that guy who just consistently...
He's just there.
He's just there. He's that guy that you always get when someone was in F2 for longer than 2 seasons.
I mean, it was the same thing with the Twitch in lockdown. He
Yeah,
was just there.
he was just
the
there.
It's the Twitch quartet, and then Latifi.
Featuring an added-on man in the background. It's decent, isn't it? I guess if you're gonna average them out, because Russell's great.
Yeah, okay.
Russell is great.
Yeah.
And Latifi is trash.
Yeah.
No
Russell
offense,
Russell is so good. Like, he's ahead of, even if Vettel clicked again, Russell, I would peg him ahead, because Vettel's definitely over his peak. So because Russell's so up there, like in this region, and Latifi's here, it goes to decent.
What I will say, actually, devil's advocate, if you will, there's an because of the situation of Williams, if you're gonna apply it relatively, there's an argument that he's great, that they're both great. Because really and truly, they only need to finish 9th. They only need one driver to actually get the points. You know what I mean?
So as a pairing, George Russell's so good that the Deadwood puts him up to
it doesn't matter. They don't need 2 good drivers to score 3 points in the Constructors' Championship.
That's all they're aiming for.
They only need one.
Honestly, they're going. Those two as a pair are going up against Mick Schumacher only.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Really,
who's a rookie?
So it's
and
really
hasn't
great.
collapsed. So. All he needs, like, they just
So
need
yeah,
win.
it is really actually great.
They could run 1 car per race, and they're gonna still get the same.
Latifi can be the guy who's on George Russell's back with a carrot on a stick.
Yeah, exactly.
And it can work fine.
He's there for motivation.
Exactly.
Results. No, he's not going to get any. But motivation, pushing him forward.
And when Russell's tired of how crap the Williams are, Latifi can give him a Lavazza coffee.
Exactly, to perk him
I didn't say that right.
Lavazza.
Is it not?
Oui.
Is it Lavazza?
I think it's Lavazza, isn't it? I swear. I don't know.
What is it? But I'm looking it up.
Siri.
Anyway, sure.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something else I can help with?
Hey Siri, what is the Canadian coffee brand starting with an L?
Okay. I found this on the web for what is the Canadian coffee brand starting with an L. Check it out.
He's just giving us a list of companies.
He's just giving...
Okay.
They didn't even start with L. That's Statista. That's an S.
Coffee brand is Nicholas Latifi sponsored by.
Okay. I found this on the web for what coffee brand is Nicholas Latifi sponsored.
Lavazza.
Check it out.
Lavazza. Hey Siri, that's enough. Shut up. Right. Next up, Alfa Romeo.
Oh god.
Now this is tough because Giovinazzi is actually he's been okay at times.
He's okay.
I feel like Kimi is just decent.
Yeah.
Like he woke up after Portugal and was just decent.
He takes his
But
time.
But as a pairing, I don't feel like personally I can't put them on the same level as these guys.
Yeah, I
as Scott
can't.
Vettel.
I'm not sure. I think
So for that reason, we have to put them in. If we're talking about this tier list relative, we have to put them on decent compared to that. Surely.
Because I feel like decent. So you got Gio, who's decent.
Kimi is decent. But the thing is, it's a different. But okay, this is why we maybe could have had 5 tiers because it's a different level.
This is my fault. Really and truly.
There's a different level of decent and okay. Like this is like upper echelon decent. And this is bottom tier decent.
Yeah. What you should do is put them at the start of track because that's like a gradient.
Yeah, it's the upgrade. The first team here is an upgrade to the next tier. Yeah. So we'll go with track only because technically, if we had 5 tiers,
they would have gone into the 4th.
They would have gone into okay. Yeah. But you know what? It's YouTube. It's a YouTube video. We don't care. It's more controversial like this.
Yeah, exactly. Titles.
You know.
Alfa Romeo
thumbnail to have this like this. They're gonna be like, how have you put Williams
Ferrari
here?
and trash as well for the thumbnail.
For the thumbnail, Ferrari are there.
And Mercedes are in like, do you have to make a new tier?
Yeah, because Bottas brings Hamilton down so
exactly.
far. But anyway, speaking of, let's go before we get to the 2 big hitters.
Yeah.
McLaren, Ricciardo, and Lando Norris. What we saying? Because we said in the predictions, you know, Ricciardo is like all the journalists agree, top 4 driver.
Yeah, of course.
Right up there. And I think Lando being in it's his 3rd year, isn't it?
Yeah,
his 3rd year. I think he can only get better for next season.
Yeah.
And then as a pairing, I think Like off track, they're going to be a great.
Yeah.
pairing.
Oh, I cannot wait. I actually can't
Off
wait.
track, and I can't wait to hopefully do some quadrant stuff with them as well.
Yeah.
But on track as well, I think Ricciardo's going to be great anyway, either way.
Yeah.
And I think Lando will be pulled up by Ricciardo
Because of
having that challenge of a race winner in the team.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was good with Carlos, but having a race winner push him.
Yeah.
So I think great, and ahead of Williams, obviously on the cuspice of. If I feel like this is a long-term pairing for a few years.
Yeah.
I think they could build their way to being a biblical lineup.
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna outright say it. I think they could actually be biblical because, right, in that midfield battle, having a lineup that
To be fair,
is going to be actually really important.
Because obviously, well and truly, McLaren aren't going to fight Red Bull Merc.
Yeah.
So in the context of where their car is, that is actually that is a biblical.
That's
lineup.
the best lineup you could have, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
In terms of the mid-table teams.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, Leclerc and Sainz are obviously very good.
But I have a theory that as much as it's good on paper, I think they'll clash so much that Rick and Lando being gelled well. So I hope they gel well together. We all think so. It will end up being better than Ferrari because I think Bonotto will be pulling his hair out at Sainz and Leclerc.
Yeah. And it's Ferrari anyway. There'll just be some
Ferrari.
sort of drama.
And Ferrari, I think it's a great lineup. It is a great
Of course,
lineup.
it's a great
ahead
lineup,
of Williams. It's a great lineup. They'll have their problems, but I think it's a great lineup. If there's no issues, it could well be a biblical.
Yeah, if they
because well and truly, they're both great drivers.
If they get along well, right,
it could be biblical.
It is biblical.
But I just don't think they will.
No.
The culture is different to McLaren.
Yeah.
So I don't think Sainz will.
Sainz won't be as jovial and jokey
Sainz has said he hopes it will be like McLaren. It won't. It won't be.
No,
And Leclerc is the long-term golden boy bet. So there will be a clash.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with
Who's
great.
actually the first driver? Do you know
Exactly,
what I mean?
yeah.
It'll be...
He is the one they're setting up to be the driver's title winner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And finally, Mercedes. Now, Hamilton, biblical as a person.
Naturally.
Bottas, trash. I think it's great.
It has to be great. It has to be great. It can't be decent.
And I think it's you know what it is. In a funny way, Williams' lineup is just a B-Tech Mercedes lineup.
It is
like Russell replaces Hamilton in that situation, and Latifi replaces Bottas. It is literally a B-Tech Mercedes in terms of even this year for next year. Williams are taking a lot of Mercedes components. It's literally a B-Tech Mercedes team.
Wow.
Like the only thing they're missing is Williams need to copycat Mercedes' car, like Racing Point did,
legit.
and then literally to a T there would be a B-Tech Mercedes.
That's actually crazy. No, it's actually true because that again, like with Russell, Hamilton will drag them.
Hamilton's so good. It does like Hamilton.
It can't be bad lineup because Hamilton will win them the constructors.
I'm pretty sure this year Hamilton won the constructors as a singular person.
Imagine, right? You're in a team, and the team's championship could have been won by the other Don on his own. You could have gone on furlough for the whole season.
On furlough.
You could have been on furlough.
You could have taken COVID furlough.
You could have been on furlough for the whole season and it wouldn't have made a difference. That's unbelievable.
Right, Sky Sports.
Standings. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Hamilton, 347. 3-1-19, bro.
He actually
3-1-19.
He actually got more points than Red Bull in total.
Yeah, just like Vettel in 2013, Hamilton as a singular person, literally a singular person. And remember, none of his wins, even more so than any year, all of his wins and points, there was no point where I felt they sacrificed Bottas to help him.
No.
Because they weren't on track anyway, because Bottas was so trash a lot of the season that they were nowhere near each other. So it was all Hamilton's own doing.
Wow.
So he literally, so in that kind of same vein, when we go back to this, yeah, it's literally just a better version of Williams.
Yeah, because realistically, like, Russell could get them.
It is just a better version.
Hamilton will win them.
Team Hamilton.
It has to be great, but equally it could be biblical if they actually got a decent second driver.
You know, even if they got like a Stroll next to Hamilton, it would be biblical.
Yeah.
Literally. All we have to get is Stroll or like even like a rookie Schumacher, and it would be biblical. Because it's Bottas, mentally he's finished. It'd be the same story. Oh, it's Bottas 500.0.
Yeah.
He wins one race and then Hamilton just trashes.
He wins one race, goes to whom it may concern. Fuck off.
Which is a trash response now. It was good the first time. Now it's over. It's
because he did it the second time in that race where
he got gifted the
win. I'm sorry, you can't do that. That's
can't-
not gonna run around here. You can't be talking about, to whom it may concern, bun the haters, when the team were like, alright, Lewis, yeah, I beg you, just give that one to Belter. It might be acceptable for a contract next season.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
nah.
this is all presumptuous because Lewis Hamilton technically doesn't have a contract. He could just decide.
Yeah,
that he wants to
Mercedes
make
driver
music.
line could be in the trash, could be in the bin.
It could be.
It could just be
where,
Bottas.
Where would it go if Russell was in the other Mercedes? Hypothetically.
Okay, but obviously then Williams would be down to like trash.
Yeah, because
And
they'd
then
have to bring in...
and then Mercedes would just stay put at great, but
Yeah.
it'd be Russell and Bottas.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the only thing it would affect was Williams basically.
Yeah.
Because like I said,
Williams
like
would
I
become
said,
a
Williams, like I
team.
said, Hamilton and Russell. I'm not saying Russell's the same as Hamilton. I'm not saying that.
No.
But in terms of the B Tech, like in terms of the tiering, Russell is lined up
Yeah.
to take Hamilton's position, the team as the team leader, as the one they focus on, and Bottas, yeah, like he's, you know, like yeah, he's just there. He's just there.
He is there. So yeah, that would just be William in the bin.
In the mud.
In the mud.
So that is our driver lineup ranking tier list. Yeah, you know what? I think we've done a great job. I think there's things in here like the Alpine analysis, which is so true.
Yeah, we gave a lot of analysis, I feel,
And
for the struggles of
and
Alpine.
Mon Yuking and Pierre. So
yeah,
you know,
basically.
and I think what?
What?
I don't know. I was having a trail of thought, but I didn't think about it. I thought I was going to say something, but I just didn't. Go on, outro.
Nah,
outro.
man,
No,
come on.
I introed it. So you,
No,
what
I'm
was he doing?
taking control. Hang on a second.
no.
What?
Why you moved the row?
There we go. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm here. Right.
Add row below.
Add a row below.
No, you just changed that way.
I don't know.
Boy, you fucking fucked it so badly. There we go. Mazza flying ban. Mazza marzipan.
Marzipan, the 5th tier. Again, listen, Mick, if you're watching, he's like a.
He's not
subscriber.
watching. No driver's watching this.
Mick Schumacher, listen, if you're watching, it's nothing personal, but by association, 5th tier out of 4. Because we literally only had 4 for this video, and you're in the 5th. That's
outlandish.
That's outlandish. You're in a negative tier.
Wow. Yeah, you are a negative tier.
Negative.
That's
jeez.
And I just want to say, as of recording, both of us ratioed the Haas account.
Yes, we
For
did.
tweeting a video of Mazepin that no one cares about. Look, bro, no one cares.
It's not
We'll
really
keep
gonna say-
ratio.
it's not really gonna
easy.
change the
It's
world,
not.
but it's funny.
It's not difficult.
It's cool.
It's not difficult
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
not
it really
difficult.
isn't.
You
Just
said,
told him to suck his mum again.
You said that's great and all, but still suck your mum. And I literally said didn't ask.
Yeah, exactly. And bam, here we are.
That was it.
So yeah, bun, Mazza flying pan. Am I still meant to be doing the outro?
Yeah, go, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, yeah. So basically, if you're watching at this point, that red button under the video, just sub in it, just press that. If it's grayed out already and it says subscribe, then don't press it because they've already, do you know what I mean? I don't want them to unsubscribe.
But remember, press the bell.
Press the bell for like notifications and that for when like this guy uploads daily. I mean, you know it's going to be daily anyway, so you don't really need to, but for the purpose of this, then you should probably do it anyway. Like the video if you liked it. If you disliked it, then suck your nan. And I've been Niran, he's been Arav, we've both been drunk. We'll catch you next time, probably next week for another drunk video. Really,
Lockdown 3's in hard.
in the bizzle.